Alright, what's up, Dragon Brew? Today we're going to be doing something a little bit crazy, but way powerful. We're going to be trying to play some of the biggest things we can on turn 2 and turn 3 through the power of Manifest, something we haven't done in a while. So one of the ways we're going to actually be able to get those creatures back very quickly is going to be with Splash Portal. So if we can get something manifested, we can just blink it and put it right back onto the battlefield. Of course, we're going to have some Llanowar Elves that this is one of the tools that makes that easier for us, because we are going to be very mana light, so every little bit's going to help. We do have Manifest Dread, which is just 2 mana. Make a creature, put it face down. You get your choice of the top 2 cards from your library. Same thing with Growing Dread, but we do get a little bit of a bonus here in the fact that this gives us a +1/+1 if we just pay to turn something face up, and we do have a few things we could turn face up regularly, but it also has Flash, so we don't have to do it till the end of our opponent's end step. We do have Aberrant Oculus, so if we can get one of these and turn it face up, that's actually really cool, and we get to get more manifest things. However, if we do end up filling up our graveyard, we could just cast this. Hauntwood Shrieker, another way that we can get some manifested things whenever we attack, and we can pay 2 to turn something face up. Sometimes you might just play this for 5 mana later in the game, just to turn something face up right when you play it. We have 1 Kona World Eater. This is going to be one of our big hitters. I believe we have 14 things we can hit. So we're trying to load up on these where we can. Making a bunch of serpents is actually really good. We do have Ancient Adamantoise, which can keep us from taking any damage. Also, if this happens to die, it would make it easier for us to play these big expensive things if we have to. Couple of copies of Galta Stampede Tyrant, so if we're stuck with any of these creatures in our hand, we can just put them onto the battlefield. Of course, through the Omen Path, another new card I really like here, just lets you play these things effectively for free. We have 3 copies of Valgavoth, because the life gain's just huge if we can get this turned face up. Progenitus, card your opponent just has trouble getting rid of. So yeah, why not play a couple of them? And we're playing a full set of Spectral Stitching, or Hide on the Ceiling if you're playing in paper. This is a card I've actually been really excited about, so this is a cool deck to have another option to play it in. And you can use this offensively to remove your opponent's blockers, and also defensively to just blink your stuff out of play and turn it back up. So we have a lot of cool stuff we're doing with this. We'll just have to see how consistent it is. But if this type of deck is your jam, y'all know the drill. At the end of the video, there'll be a link that takes you over to Moxfield, our channel sponsor, where you can download this and all of our other decks through the season, because we've been playing some wild stuff. But also, maybe you want to save some money on Magic. I know I do. Go over to Tales Adventure. It's TOAMagic.com. You can use my code DRAGON. It's DRAGN, and it'll save you 5% literally on everything you put in your cart on the site. For now, though, let's go see if we can manifest some giant monsters. Okay. Not excited to have Valgavoth in the opener, but that's going to happen. Let's keep it. Okay, so against the life gain deck, what type of plans do we have? That I don't know. I knew we were going to run into it at some point. We have double Spectral Restitching, which is actually good because you can reset the counters on some of their guys, which is important. So I like that. We also might get to chump block and kill that next turn if we're crafty. Like finding a 3rd land too, so if this doesn't work out, we do still have Hauntwoods we could play. Oh, there's black mana. Oh, because you're doing this. Okay, well that's good to note. Let's find something amazing. Another Valgavoth would be great. Wow. Those are real bad. Those are definitely not what we wanted to see. It's 9 level. What? Where were you? I would have much rather had you. I could have just turned you face up. Oh, no. This is not a good time. Through the Omen Pass is spectacular, but since I'm already holding Valgavoth, alright, pass the turn. Hopefully they choose to kill the wrong thing. That's kind of all we can hope for. Alright, that's good. They'll get a point of life here, do the thing, they'll get another point of life. Alright. Cool, we can live with that. Now, the only real question, oh, there's another Growing Dread, is, because this was not anything we could do. So it's just Galta But Galta lets us put in 3 things here that are huge. So I think we just do it. Like Spectral Restitching. I kind of can reset this too. So let's do that. I mean, it's still going to get 1 more counter when it comes back, but whatever. Alright. We're going to put in this. Then during their upkeep, we get another thing. Well, I guess it's a good thing we got what we got when we did, huh? We got flyers to block with. Like, yeah, we should be in good shape from here. Because even a shelter can't get rid of Valgavoth. It just gets rid of either Galta or Oculus. Yeah, that's fine. And now we get those. Love life, let me tell you. We're going to go ahead and I will pay 5 even. Actually, no, I'll discard a card. Let's go ahead and just kill you. Discard this other... I mean, I guess it doesn't even matter. I'm like, discard Galta, I guess. And then we'll just go attacking, because what else are we going to do here? Sure, we'll take a Land World. And now that we have Restitching, we don't even care if they top deck a Sweeper, because we just saved creatures at this point. So we got everything wrapped up. Yep, opponent's just letting it happen. Alright, they go to 2. That works for us. A backup Valgavoth, I guess? Yeah, that's going to be a little bit short, opponent. Alright. Man, this is silly, because our opening hand didn't even seem great. And then it was just a matter of like, oh, well, look, we get to turn up 1 Galta, and then ta-da, that was it. You can kind of just win out of nowhere with this thing. All right, let's keep it. I mean, we have parts, and sometimes that's all you can hope for. Interestingly, I think I still want to play Hauntwood Shrieker first. Mostly because even if we did cast Growing Dread, like there would have been a real chance we couldn't even resolve our spell because they'd counter it. That being said, looks like we get to attack with the Shrieker here anyway. Oh, I have not been good at hitting these. Gosh dang it. Come on. We can do good here. I think I'm going to do this now while the opponent's tapped because we still haven't played a land. And we can just use Shrieker to turn something face up. Oh, that's a tough one. We got to take Progenitus, though. But, man, through the Omen Pass there. Oh, no, I messed up. Why did I play that? Oh, it's all right. I have Spectral Restitching anyway. But I needed to play that untapped so I could actually use the Shrieker. Because there's a real chance they're just going to play Shelter by Ghost here. Though you can get tricky and just like restitch their stuff and it gets kind of dumb. Okay, well, didn't get punished for a stupid misclick, so let's go attacking. With just the Hauntwood Shrieker right now, actually. That's cute. Putting a second Progenitus onto the battlefield doesn't really do anything. Ah, look at that. Let's try to blink 1, 2, 3, 4 things. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, this one, and this one. I mean, they can have another one to save a creature and kill our Hauntwoods, but that's fine. We're getting what we want out of this. Granted, I should be attacking with the Progenitus on this turn because I goofed up, but it's whatever. It's neither here nor there, really. I get to put a Llanowar Elf in, I guess. That counts for something. And then a Shelter? Nope, an Ethereal Armor. Sure. Growing Dread. Does that do anything? Probably not. They don't have any life gain yet, so I guess we just attack with this. Which opponent would have been dead on this turn if we didn't misclick, so... is what it is. Alright, still got to win there regardless. Alright, we'll have to keep it, because we do have a Spectral Restitching already. Hopefully we hit something good off this. We'll see, though. Alright, well, that was pretty passive. We're going to pass. This isn't bad either, though, because if we play this and make a 2-2, there's a chance they'd want to kill it, and then we get a sort of a rebuy on our turn, which is reasonable. So I assume they're going to go for it here to kill our thing. Because I would if they have something. Well, fortunately, or unfortunately, depending how you view it, we missed. But we did get the clean indicator that they don't have a way to get rid of a thing. So let's do this. Wow. What's our hand? We have 2 creatures? Yeah, we're taking Galta. That seems like a good time. And pass the turn. Now we just have to hope they don't kill Galta here. Because it's very likely they can. No! Star Cage, no! Oh, actually, that's not terrible, because we get to blink the Star Cage, because it's an artifact. That is hilarious. Okay. I am willing to... I don't think we're going to need to blink more than 2 things. Let's pass. I still don't know what type of deck they're playing. It looks like some type of control deck, but I don't know. Maybe it's not. You want to cast something here, opponent? I know you do. I can feel it in my bones. There you go. So now we know what you're playing. You're playing a synthesizer deck. Well, I would like to take this time to... I guess getting rid of that doesn't really do anything. But I guess I will anyway. Alright. Get this and this. Boom. Nice. We will go attacking. We will go attacking. And that's just a big lethal attack. Yeah, GG's. Well, that was nice. That was pretty sicko, right? Just getting rid of the Star Cage and then turning that into, you know, whatever, 18 power. Actually, more than that. That was just a flat 20 that we get to attack with. That was a one-shot kill, actually, wasn't it? Because we didn't attack with anything. Oh, that's not true. I think we got in for 2 or something previously. But yeah, good way to win against the synthesizer deck. All right, we'll keep it. I mean, the fact that we have Splash Portal, it's kind of just like, can we find something else to manifest? Like, if we can, great. If not, things will just suck. Oh, I was thinking for a second this might be the Landfall deck, but has black mana. So let's see what happens here. This could also be like an Abzan Yuna type deck. We've seen a few of those lately. Alright, we'll just play this. I don't expect it's actually going to get to attack, but, you know, make the opponent use their cards. Slowly get to fill up the graveyard for an Aberrant Oculus if we're lucky. So I can't imagine you're going to let me just keep a Shrieker and attack with it. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to get to. Sounds a little crazy to me, but I'm here for it. I still don't know what they're doing. All we've seen is lands and Esper Origins. So I don't know what their deck is. I mean, if we can hit something, this is potentially a big turn. Okay, we get a couple of cracks at it. I think I want to just attack with the Shrieker here, so I have maximum mana available. Golly. Alright, well that didn't work. Let's try... Well, I still can... Oh, wait, we're not done with the combat step. I was like, why can't I cast stuff? Alright, here we go. Let's try this. Dang it! How did we miss? Oh, that's so harsh. That sucks so much for us. Alright, how many cards are we gonna grab? Just 2? I mean, yeah, alright, alright. Damn, that sucks. That just sucks because we had 4 cards to hit something. And we're only even holding 2 of the big ones. So, like, we have almost the whole deck still available to us. I might turn Llanowar face up just because we get more mana and we get a 1-1 or a 1-1 counter. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's turn this guy up. We take a point, but it's not a huge deal. And there's Adamantoise. Gosh, dang it. I might just blink this just to have it come back as a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, maybe I'm supposed to just attack with Hauntwoods here. Yeah, let's do it. Maybe I'm supposed to attack. Yeah, let's do this. I mean, because if I miss... Okay, well, that's pretty much game. Like, we tried everything, y'all. I mean, we just can't do it. I tried my best. How many cards on the yard? 4? I mean, we could blink either of these to get to 6 to play the... Yeah, I guess that's what we got to do. Blink this one. Blink. This one, which will come back as a land. Does it not? Okay, I was going to say, it should come back as a land. And then we'll just play Oculus, because that's all we can do. Alright, we got an Adamantoise. That's something. Now we got to find a way to turn it face up, but it's a start. You know, we got to fight the battles one step at a time. And we have 4, 5, 6. So we need 2 more mana before we can turn the other Adamantoise straight up. Unless we find another Hauntwoods. That is none of those things. So that plan is garbage. Alright, we're attacked for 5. Play that. We get cards we'd rather have in our hand. Dang it. Alright. At this point, I'd rather just find another Oculus at this rate. Good news, though, is we could chump block with something. I mean, we take 8 here, because it doesn't really do us any good otherwise. Yeah, it's fine. They might be about to sweep the board anyway. Especially since they didn't load up their collar and gain life here. How would I tell you? Saw that one coming. Oh, if we'd have had that... Oh, my gosh. Yeah, we're just dead here, right, y'all? Like, there's no... Like, what are we doing? We had about the worst possible pulls we could have had. Like, we should be dead. I don't think we have a real out here. Because we basically would need at least 2 cards to get back in this. Alright, cool. We can give them the GG's. I'm assuming you play that, crew, attack, blah, blah, blah. Alright. We're fine. Even if it's not enough. We're dead in another turn anyway. Alright, we'll try. Sometimes that's all you can do. Alright, I don't know what deck this is. I'm going to assume that it's probably, I was about to say, the Landfall deck. I don't know. I mean, I guess if they're trying to play Hydra next turn or something, but like, why would you waste that there? Okay, Portal's pretty slick here. So we have 2 ways to potentially get something. We just need to hit. I mean, actually, this is not bad as a defensive card in this matchup, right? Because you can reset all their things. So it's actually pretty cool. I don't hate that. So we're going to go get a land, put some counters on their Tifa. Yeah, that's cool. I was going to say, if they attack, I would actually block there. Okay, so let's attack first. See if we find something good. We do not. So that's a little disappointing. I guess the plan here... Man, how much do we want to risk getting us beat up next turn? I feel like they don't have Snakeskin Veil because they would have attacked. But I don't know, maybe not. Alright, let's do this. Pass the turn. Maybe I'm supposed to play Llanowar there too. Yeah, I probably should. Because then I could, if I felt I needed to, I could block with that to suck up 1 or 2 points of trample damage. If it came down to that. I mean, we'll see. Alright, that's 16. Do I get to double block and kill that? That's the question. I guess we still got to try. If you have it, you have it. Okay, they don't, so that's good. We get rid of the biggest threat. And we get a little bit of wiggle room here. So that's actually more of a... Oh, no. I was going to say more of a benefit than it may actually seem. All right, they're chump blocking there. That's good. Let's go for another one. I mean, one way or another, we're going to flip something good sooner or later. We can't keep missing. I will say, the other part of this, too, is... Well, they just play that and put a counter on Katsuri, though, right? Well, either way, we'll put enough things in the graveyard that we could just Oculus if we have to, so that's fine. Feral encounter. No! Well, never mind. Now I only get to Oculus once. And they weren't fooled... and worried about our face-down things, unfortunately. And blinking this guy doesn't really do much. Well, either way, we get to play an Oculus next turn, so sure. Golly! Okay. Well, I mean, we're missing in spectacular fashion. I don't know what else we're supposed to do. Like, if we just can't get there, man, we just can't get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, dang, it's about time. Let's get... Well, if we get Adamantoise, they just can't kill us, right? But I'm going to do this. We're going big. Let's play the biggest cards we can play, right? That's the goal here. I also messed up. I should have tapped a Llanowar Elf to make sure I could have Spectral Stitching in case something crazy happened here. But I at least have a couple of things that I can block with here that aren't a concern, so that's good. Yeah, put counters on things. The fact they're not putting it all on Catsroy makes me feel, yeah, you don't have anything big there. Alright, that's good. I was wondering if they had something they might try to go crazy with there, but no, we're good. Alright, so that's a 7. It doesn't trample, so I don't think we really care. Like, you just do your thing, man. Yeah, get all the counters, I guess. I'll block with this starting town. Fantastic. Let's... Well, we drew through the Omen Path. I mean, this isn't legendary? How is Through the Omen Path not a legendary enchantment? Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can try to go ridiculous. Well, either way, we're going to do this first. And then leave this up because their hand's empty at this point. So, yeah, let's go to the attack step. Are you kidding? We've literally only found 2 Through the Omen Path so far? That's awful. That is so disappointing. Wow. We've been through so many cards. Like, half the deck is just bangers now. Sure, I'll take another Oculus. Why not? This is nuts. Yeah, little Chocobo, welcome to the party, my friend. Sure. So they're going to attack with lots many things. We're going to blink lots many things. Pretty much everything with counters on it and the Chocobo. Not even that, actually. 1, 2, 3. Because they'll get to go search for a land, but we probably don't care if that's what you're doing. Yeah, let's blink a bunch of stuff. Let's go 1, 2, 3 things, I think is all we really want to do. So go 1, 2, 3, and I think that's good enough. And then I could just chump block with this. Alright. They come back, they get to search for some lands, all that good stuff. But this is what I was saying, though, about the Spectral Restitching. Like, it can be both offensive and defensive as necessary. Is there a way we could punch through here? I don't think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I don't do that, we could... Nah, we're going to turn this up. Just too valuable otherwise. Okay, well, there we go. Actually, do I want Valgavoth? No, I'll just Galta. Play the Progenitus. Then there's really nothing they can do after that. Alright. And we're getting 2 more blockers. I mean, I was almost interested in the Valgavoth just because of the life gain. And the amount of things that they sacrifice or whatever, but it's not really a concern. Considering they had a hot start, we had to do a lot of defensive stuff to stay in this game, but now we're good. That's game over now. Yep. All right. Yeah, I don't know how we... Look at all these cards we went through. That's nuts. Like, we just missed so many opportunities. I forgot about that early Adamantoise, but yeah, we really... It took us a while to find something worth playing. If it wasn't for these Oculus, we probably would have been wrecked. But yeah, we'll take it. That helped a bunch. Okay, yeah. We got Restitching, we got Dread, we got Hauntwoods, and the only big card we have in is Through the Omen Pass, which is the one that we might be able to cast at some point. So yeah, can't complain about this too much. I think the only question here... Authority of the Consoles. I was about to say, depending on what they do, if we'd rather have a Shrieker. I think we still want Shrieker. It's just the safer of the bets. And then we can do this during their end step in the future or whatever. Because it's hard to tell if this is a control pile or just the regular life gain deck. Well, there he goes. Not the regular life gain deck at the very least. And now we know things. Alright. So that is good to note. Now, though, the question is, do we just do this and see if we hit? But nah, it's still not worth it. We'll just attack. See if we can get them to cast something here. Because this might just be some type of control pile, which... Oh, it's a Caretaker's Talent deck. Okay. Well, not sure if we can even beat this deck easily. Like that, we're definitely not. Yeah, we're cooked. I mean, I guess if we get rid of that, we do get to manifest again. So if we were to find Splash Portal, no, we didn't. That's tough. Dang. I don't know what we do here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, all right, we can do this for one. Sad that I actually kind of wanted to find a land there. Wow, drew all 3 Omen Paths. All right. We're going to see if maybe we get lucky and the opponent wants to try to sweep the board, get rid of our creatures. We'll try to save both of these. One of them will come back manifesting again, and we'll just see what happens. Yep, that's what I thought might happen. All right. So we'll do that for 2. Save both of these. No, man. How? How? Oh, you're kidding. That's just brutal. I don't even... Oh, that's so sad. And we're 5, 6, 7... We're 1 land short of even being able to do the Omen Pass thing here. That's just tough. I mean, that's cool, but, I mean, we can't do anything with it. We just need lands at this point. Alright, well. Enter tapped, I guess. Maybe we get lucky and they don't sweep the board here. I doubt it, because they're playing just a control pile. I'm sure there's another sweeper. Okay, alright, that's... Can we get an untapped land at least? Give us a chance to do something with this through the Omen Path? I mean, that would be cool. Oh. Maybe it's an Oculus? Oh, geez, are you kidding? So basically, all we've seen is 3 through the Omen Path as far as hits. Yeah, we're just wrecked. I mean, I guess I'll attack with this. They can trade 2 for 1. I'm okay with that. I truly don't know how we're going to even try to win this. Like, our best bet right now, sadly, is an untapped land. And then hope that... I don't know. Like, yeah, we're just dead. We've pretty much done nothing on all the turns we could do something. Yeah, and it's an untap. It's a tap land. All right, opponent, you get this one. Like, yeah, that's just a bad draw on our part. I guess we can't keep this. This is... Oh, no, because we can't even cast that. Dang it. All right, we'll keep this. Tuck these 2 monstrous cards back in there. Phenomenon Recorder. You know, I haven't seen that played really yet. That's kind of cool. Are we going to get to keep our Llanowar Elf? Because that's very important to our proceedings. Did I go search for a land? Yeah. Alright, well, we're going to do the only thing we can do right now. If that makes any sense. What do I feel like we're just going to run into a sweeper or something? Try to attack with the Shrieker? Ah, that sucks. Okay, well, that's tough. I mean, we can splash portal it. Try to get something off it. See what the opponent does here. They'll probably just kill it. No more lies? Alright, we'll pay for it. Oh my gosh, why? Why is this? We have had such bad luck. Okay, well, we keep drawing Shriekers. I guess that counts for something. Yeah, we just attack. I'm sorry, I'm just like in disbelief here of this whole situation. But yeah, might as well try. Sure, your Kieran gets to block a thing. Like, we're not super concerned. Wow, just another Llanowar Elf. How depressing. I mean, I guess we know they don't have land. Yeah, I'll play one. I mean, if you just go land sweep the board, I guess you do. I mean, it has to be a white mana anyway for that to happen. Right now, we're talking for 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Man, I really, really want to just play the Omen Path, but we can't. So, yeah, just go attack it. And I guess, 3, 6, 8. They would go to 5, go to 4. Make that a 2. I'm just debating on if I want to be able to turn something up and play Growing Dread in case they have a sweeper. But yeah, I think putting them to 4 is better here. Yeah, I think we just attack with everything. Because multiple of, I mean, 4 is a multiple of 2, obviously. Nah, sure. Alright, so this actually works. Because now, if they play a sweeper, we can turn Adamantoise face up. Okay, well, we didn't have to worry about any of it. But yeah, the working plan was going to be turn this face up, then it could die. Then we could go ahead and, on our turn, play through the Omen Pass, because we'll have all that extra treasure. And then we still have Growing Dread and whatever if we want to do that. So, had some outs. Would have been really cool to see what the rest of the deck did. I think I could see Kieran to, like, reset the camera and do all that stuff. But yeah, really didn't get to see too much. I mean, we had to go through a lot of cards to find anything worth flipping up, too. Like, we had some weird draws this video. Yeah, so this was a little bit of a weird thing because while we did go 8 and 5, I believe it was, we had some really weird luck in this video. Multiple times we were just manifesting, drawing like 3, 4 turns in a row and just couldn't hit anything. I mean, one of those games I think we flipped multiple times with a Shrieker. We hit a couple of the Manifest Dread or Growing Dread, hit a Manifest Dread, and like still didn't hit anything. So it happens. One of the things I would say you could play is maybe the Knights of the Round if you wanted to. I think that would be a reasonable card so that you could actually have something that just doesn't die to sweepers, which could be kind of cool. But other than that, I mean, the deck overall actually was pretty sweet. We got to do everything we wanted to do with it. I mean, the weird thing is we're only playing, what, I think 22 lands? And it didn't feel like we were mana light except for maybe in one game. And I think it's because while we do have all these really large things, none of them really require mana because we're not trying to get them on the battlefield that way, right? We're all trying to do it through this trickery more than anything else. And having 12 ways to get stuff on the battlefield plus Oculus, so technically we'll call that like 2 more halves, we kind of have ways to keep getting the manifest going, which was great. The other issue, like I said, though, is you may not have all these things. These are a bunch of rares and mythics that you're trying to get onto the battlefield. So if you don't actually have these, if you have like Knights of the Round or maybe even Bahamut, something like that, those could go in these slots as well. The trick is just getting something big that either keeps you alive or gets rid of stuff and then gives you a chance to kind of like just keep trucking. So yeah, those are options you have available to you, but this was fun. If you actually have all the parts, I say go for it. You have to play really carefully, so I wouldn't say it's a good beginner deck, but if you've been playing for a while, you'll probably enjoy this. So yeah, don't forget, link in the description, go over to Moxfield, save money over at Tales of Adventure, and leave a relevant comment on this video, because we're still doing drawings every week, and you gotta leave the comments to be eligible. But that's all of you for now. We'll see you next time.